like heart attacks, strokes, even births. And flight attendants who have to know how to keep passengers safe, even at cruising altitude.
Welcome, welcome. I will brief the crew as to the scenario.
Out of all the training that a flight attendant might go through, how big a component is the medical and safety part of it?
The medical and safety part is a heavy component of it, and we do put a heavy emphasis on responding with CPR knowledge, using the AED, using the equipment on board the aircraft that we have available to respond for basic first aid instances as well too.
You try and put people through essentially real life scenarios through the training. I mean, you make it as realistic as possible. How do you do that? What do you do?
We actually use scenarios that we have experienced in flight.
Okay. Sir, are you okay?
Some of the scenarios that we bring into training could be something like a passenger's in discomfort. They're feeling weak, lightheaded, and how to respond, page for medical assistance on board, how to respond appropriately using StatMD as a resource to report the symptoms that we see.
Contact the flight deck, get them to page StatMD and page for medical assistance.
One of the most valuable resources the flight crews have at their disposal is a service called StatMD. StatMD is a ground-based support center that provides medical consultations for in-flight emergencies. These are specially trained physicians who can help the crew make assessments and also give recommendations on how to treat the patients.
Can we also put him on his side to prevent him from aspirating if he vomits?
Well, what is the call that is absolutely the worst call?
It can vary. I mean, I think the ones that probably raise everyone's blood pressure are ones where there's someone's in labor or an imminent childbirth, and we've actually had that. We've had babies delivered on flights. And then obviously the most severe cases are someone that actually goes into cardiac arrest, and so they may be applying the defibrillator, and the defibrillator is shocking.
Stand clear.
So what can you do to stay healthy in the air? I talked to one of StatMD's doctors, and the answer may be simpler than you think.
I tend to drink a bottle of water before I get in an airplane. I don't want to be one of those individuals that gets lightheaded or passes out on the plane. So I make sure that I'm hydrated when I get on an airplane. That's probably the number one thing.